I'd say my first official Gundam. I don't know, maybe I was 9 or 10. It was a gift from Thailand. And so I built it like that day. Like I don't know how many hours it took, but I remember it too. It was from the Gundam X series. It was called the Gundam Airmaster. It was a red one that was able to transform into a jet. I've always been into just mecha anime in general. Like just growing up on my trips to Thailand, going as a kid, you see Gundams and anime like everywhere, right? So like I was always fascinated by like just the mecha genre, right? Where like a powered up suit or like sci-fi, like super robots or whatever. So like I'll be able to buy my own like supplies and stuff like that and paints and so because I would always just like either have if I had money, just buy the Gundam itself, right, and then use like rudimentary tools. I probably didn't even have tools. Come think about it, I would use nail clippers to cut the sprues or the runners. Didn't even sand them down, so like whenever I put them together, they were not flushed, and but I was happy with it. I don't know if it's like age or the enthusiasm for it. It's like very rare nowadays where I would buy a kit and even open it that same day. Usually it'll sit there and then because I have so much in backlog too. So obviously I'm looking at the box. Just had fascinate myself with the box and the design of the cover, and then look at the sides of the examples. I'll open it up, go to instructions right away, an instruction booklet, open that up, look through it. Then I'll set my all the runners accordingly, like in alphabetical order. Uh, Usually I'll like wherever I'm working at, like I should be more organized with it, but I'll just keep it on the side and then just have it laid out, from A to whatever letter that it ends with. Some of them I show, some of them I don't. Either post it. Oh, that's another part that I really enjoy too. Is like after that's all said and done, setting it up in some sort of pose, maybe with like an action shot with another kit, and then putting it in like giving like a photo shoot rather. And then editing it, of course. I guess that's another part I look forward to as well. Is I guess the photography part of it. Definitely, I guess like get lost in it during the process of throughout the whole build, and then when I do finish it, like I'll probably leave it out like maybe for a day, couple of days, just to like appreciate it. Like when I walk by, I'm like, yeah, I did that or I built that, or maybe like I'll know something later and then I'll fix it. There's always room to improve, and I feel like I'm always improving every time like I do a new kit. Like I always like compare it to my last one or the one before, whatever, right? Where it's like, oh yeah, okay, I find doing this sort of thing easier, or find a new way, or obviously look it up on YouTube of like other builders who like, okay, try this method or use this material by another material, and I'm like always looking that up too. So yeah, I'm always like I guess learning new things when it comes to building models. There would be kits I build where I'm just like I don't enjoy it as much as compared to other kits, just for whatever reason. I don't know, maybe it's just my mood of that day or just that particular moment, and I'm just like, okay, just get it done. Then there'd be other kits where it's like, okay, like this is the one that I always wanted to build or I always wanted to have. Like this is my more favorite ones compared to others. So there'll be those times where I do get lost in it and I take my time and I'm like, okay, I enjoy every moment of it. Because there's definitely some kits that are still sitting there that I've been holding on to that I started, like 4 or 5 years ago that I haven't went back to yet, but I'll saw myself eventually. But yeah, like I've never just completely given up on it. I always see it through. And then the next day I was like struggling to breathe a little bit, and then blowing my nose and was just like all black dust and ash or whatever it is. So remember, everybody, keep your paint mask on if you're gonna paint. Don't be unsafe, unhealthy like me. OSHA will get you.